Hello everyone. Today I'm just going to go through a quick video about filters for the screen, and here in the UK when it comes around the festive Christmas season, these little things come out in abundance. This helps actually kick off my diet for the new year, but hey, however, it does give me two nice little excuses, which are red and green plastic. Yeah, you can get this stuff from Craft Shop, but for just this video I just wanted to show the impact of using a green versus red filter on the screen, because there is, once you turn on the scope, sorry, the screen, you can see there is some kind of kickback from the screen itself in terms of the light given off. Now, a lot of people say that, you know, this is not really picked up by any form of quarry that you're using, but if you want to go into pure stealth, you want to reduce that shining back on your face as much as possible. You can get part of the way around it by obviously using a face scarf or a full balaclava and keeping your face as dark as possible. Alternatively, you can use your filters. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to show you a quick view of the screen with and without the red and green filter, and also the same with a white white sheet of paper like this, held about, well, it's going to be taped up about here to simulate hopefully a very pale complexion, but again, let's see on how that goes. Okay, so here we go, lights are off, but someone is home. So that's with the IR light on, and you can see we have got kickback of the screen light. So just as an example then, that is your green filter, and you can see it slightly makes an adjustment at bringing this down. I mean, this is obviously using quality street wrappers, but you can get this type of plastic in different thicknesses and different colours, but obviously for this video we're just going to go for the red and green. So that's the green, and from an eyeball perspective, I suppose from the video on YouTube, it's slightly darker than what it seems on the camera, but you can generally see it actually coming down quite nicely. But then if we swap through from onto the red, does have an impact, and you can see it coming through, and it does seem to actually make a difference a lot more. Now, there's always the debate of what an animal can see, but until we actually become animals and speak, no one's actually going to know the difference. But if I put them, where's that gone? Put them side by side and hold it as best as I can, you might be able to see a contrast in the two colours. You could go as far as, if you wish, maybe doing a combination of red and green to increase it. Obviously there's all the settings of turning the brightness down as well, but you can see now it's obviously reduced with both of them a hell of a lot of glare. Now, it's going to be down to personal preference if you wanted to do that, but it's always a case of experimenting. So I'll just spin this around to just show you what impact it is for the white sheet. So here we are with the white sheet paper, which you can just make out here. So what I'll do again, so this is with the green filter coming down and covering that up. So you can see well, I can't make it out here from the screen that I'm looking at, and when I review the video I'll probably concur that's the same. So that's with the green, and that's with the red. Now I do notice that there are two distinct, almost reflective points here. Now they're definitely coming from the screen, so I do notice that the red does seem to be more effective, and I can't see any form of reflection back, but to keep it true with the image we did earlier, nothing at all with both. But again, down to personal preference of what you want to do. You'd have to cut these to size, or if you wanted to, you could probably build it into the back of the screens itself, because they do unscrew. With the screens that I'm using at the moment, there's only 2 screws that hold it on. On others there's 4, and the plastic separates away, and if you're nice and neat, you could quite happily put a thin piece of plastic in there, red, green, or a combination of both in there to stop the glare from it. Again, you can alter the camera itself and the screen to reduce the glare, but ultimately you're wanting to try and get the best out of the camera to give the image without making it too difficult to shoot, because ultimately you want to get whatever you're shooting in your crosshairs correctly, so when you pull the trigger you know that it's going to be game over. So hope you find that useful. By all means, please comment back, and yeah, thanks for watching.